Hey y'all, it's Diane with Shellcraft One and my old barn door, and I'm back for another journal with me page in my journal. So today I wanted to maybe kind of journal a little bit about the scrapbook or the wedding journal that I made for Slayton and Haley's wedding. And so these are some of the pictures that I put in their journal. These are actually their engagement pictures. And so I thought I would just kind of add these in because the wedding's coming up in a week and a half. We're all excited. And so it's been a long time since I have journaled or used pictures in this type of an aspect. The last time I did anything with pictures was when I was scrapbooking way back in the day. So it's going to be a little bit different for me. So I'm anxious and excited to kind of see how it will turn out. So we're going to just get started. So I'm just going to pick a page. Okay, and I've picked this page because I think it's going to be a little neutral. And what I mean by saying that is it's not so farmy. You know, this is it's a farm journal. But I didn't want to particularly journal as far as, the farm theme goes with their wedding, because her wedding is more like a bohemian type wedding. So I thought I would try and find some neutral pages, that I could just make a little bit more to her style in the journal. So I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and get my photos ready. So I'm just going to scoot this out of the way, and I'm just going to use my ruler and tear instead of cutting because I like that look better. Okay, so now I have them all torn out, and most of the pictures are black and white, but I love the colored one, the full color one. So I thought what I would do, I don't want to overwhelm the page with pictures. I don't want it to be so picture heavy. So I thought I could make a pocket, and make a little pocket to put some of the pictures in. And then I think I would like to have this one maybe somewhere kind of as the center focal point. So I'm just going to play around with them and see where I think they would fit the best. So I also have this is some digital linens that I'm working on, a digital linen set. So I think I would like to add this because, it could have a bohemian vibe, it could have a folk vibe, so it can kind of go with kind of the neutral tones that I'm looking to use. And, I even might use this side too, because this could be, so I may not do a pocket. I may just do their pictures and do a multi-page set. So I'm just going to kind of do some playing around with it and see where we get to. Okay, so I'm feeling a little stuck right here. So what I do when that happens is I'll normally just kind of walk away for a little bit and then come back to it, or I may walk away from it and come back to it later. But what I want to do here, I want this to be on this page, but I want to journal on it first because it's a little hard for left-handed people to journal in the journal sometimes. This page would be fairly easy for me to be able to journal on. But I will journal first, and then it's just going to go down right here, and I'm just going to leave this open so that I can come back to it. But I used one of the love journaling cards, and I cut it up to actually just use the words of it. And on this page, so see, you can use in your journal, you can have more. You don't have to just stick to one page. You know, you can have a multi-page spread, and that's just fine. I actually like it that way. So I use one of the love scripture cards here, and one of the labels. This one is in my farm label kit, along with these labels. This is in there too, but it's a little bit different. This just came from a piece that I was doing test printing with. But I think I like the way it turned out. So I put a little pocket here and added a photo there. And that way there's not just, I didn't want the whole thing to just be focused on pictures. And then this, I made a little pocket here, used one of my labels here to put their wedding date. This is a little poem. It's one of my most favorite poems. And I put this in the journal for Haley. So I just kind of wanted to add that in here as well because it's pretty. It adds a little bit of the eucalyptus, which she's using in her wedding, and it just kind of goes along with the theme. And then, of course, on this page, I didn't use the back here or this, but I can come back later and maybe add some wedding pictures, you know, to these pages. Or I can use it for something else. It doesn't really matter. So that is my journal page spread for this time, this Journal With Me session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it maybe inspired you in some way to grab a journal and start journaling. You know, you're not limited. You really have, as one of my friends said in one of my YouTube comments, there really are no hard rules, even when you journal. When you make journals, but I'm finding even when you are journaling, actually journaling in a journal, there are no hard rules. So anyway, that's the Journal With Me for the day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe and leave any comments or questions that you have in the comment box below. And I'll see you in the next video. Big hugs.